Why, hello? Um, oh, I actually gotta do this. Whoops. There you go. Let's do the Loverwatch thing, because why not? 1 second. I can hit play. Audio's fine. I'm not gonna stream. As we'll do it in game. Visual but non-canon Overwatch 2 dating sim. Here. Let me see. I need my dragger there. Am I gonna get any bigger? That's centered? I don't have to do. Donka donka honka donkey honky donkey donkey honky. Getting Twitter open on the side, 1 second. Official but non-canon Overwatch 2 dating sim. Now, with 30% more punctuation, I wish to go back to my settings. And then I wish to crank that. So font, I can make a font a little bit bigger. Large. Sure. Ready to play this thing? Let me know what non-canon means. Glad you asked. Basically, there are parts of the Overwatch story that are real and other parts that are hypothetical. Dating sim is one of those hypothetical. You know what? Let me get into it too. Okay. Dating sim is one of those hypothetical non-canon stories, like a Wrecking Ball and Tracer talk about how much they both love cheeseburgers before a PvP match. Tracer and the Wrecking Ball may love cheeseburgers, but just never met officially and actually had the conversation. Not yet. Also, the dating sim kicks down the fourth wall and stomps all over it with muddy boots. Does that answer your question? Almost, are you saying I should just enjoy the thing and not rush off to update fans' wikis with anything I read here? Couldn't instead better ourselves. One last thing, am I portraying a non-canon version of me? That's really up to you. This is getting a little too meta for us when we wrote this. Fine, let's all get started pretending to play this dang thing. What's your name? I'll be, Roynold? Sorry, not Roynold. Roynold? Donkless? My name is Roynold Donkless. Continue. I'm ready. Set the scene already. Continue. Friday night in the big city. You could use the laugh after the week you've had. The Laugh Attic is one of the most tragically unfunny comedy clubs in town, but you love watching people bomb on open mic. Sometimes the people is you. And it's particularly dark tonight, so dark it makes for quite the dramatic reveal when your eyes adjust and you see who is sitting at the table in the corner. Eyes adjusting. Oh my, is that who you think it is? Why are there only two options? If I wanted to see just as thoroughly random example Ash, pace yourself there. You haven't even had the first date yet. Two options are plenty for now. Maybe we'll add more dating sim opportunities in the future. Not saying this is some kind of test version of a potentially more robust dating adventure, but we're also not saying that. Now, who do you see in the corner? I hate Genji, so Mercy. It's Mercy, genius doctor, genius scientist, genius inventor. No matter how much times you think she's still there and you're completely pain-struck. Being in the presence of a genius doctor has reminded you of your pain in your stomach that you're experiencing for the last couple months. Probably get that checked out. Here's the worst when all the butterflies you feel looking at her. Zap. Heck, did I hear the sound of a heart beating fast and smell the sweat on your palms? I am Cupid, the hero of love and all varieties. My sworn duty to answer the cries for all who desire to love and guide them to fulfillment. You look around wondering if anyone else can see this, or are you hallucinating? Do not worry, you're the only one who sees me. I do not interfere in the mortal realm. Consider me the angel on your shoulder who will point you in the right direction. Okay, that's definitely maybe on the hallucination thing, but maybe this hallucination thing can help you. Now tell me, are you in love? It's my baseline is anxiety. Well, if you're not Cupid, you're Hanzo Shimada. From the free-to-play game Overwatch 2, which I have, of course, played because I recognize you as Hanzo Shimada. I get that a lot, but no matter how similar I am to the character in Overwatch, rest assured, I am Cupid's champion of love. However, entirely possible that Hanzo Shimada will have a skin based on me in the shop. What a coincidence. Indeed, now tell me, are you feeling the signs of love? My baseline anxiety? Anxiety and affection can sometimes feel similar, but fear not, I am here to guide you through all love's intricacies. Sorry. So do you wish to win the heart of Mercy? There's another option, wasn't there? Sure. Want to win the heart of Mercy. He arches an eyebrow. To win her heart, you must arm yourself with the power of knowledge. How much do you really know about Mercy? Maybe a good bit. Setting up the trivia quiz here. I am waiting. Can I look up one thing on the Overwatch fan wiki first? You cannot, now. What's his real name? It is Angela Ziegler. Incorrect. It's Dr. Angela Ziegler. Okay, Cupid Hanzo Shimada. Stop that. What is your favorite food? I don't think it's chocolate. Tears of Careless DPS Heroes, definitely that one. Quite dark, I like that. She will not do better. What is Dr. Ziegler's field of research? Is it right? The right answers. I know she's a pioneer in biotic technology, which is a field in applied nanobiology, and that she got her MD and PhD in Switzerland at a ridiculously young age. Also became head of surgery at a prominent Swiss hospital. Again, at a ridiculously young age. So knowledgeable will illuminate me then. What would impress such a highly accomplished woman? I'm really funny. Humor is an excellent icebreaker, and what fate? You are a comedy club, a place of humor during open mic night. He hands you the mic. Click. The spotlight illuminates you, and Mercy turns her head. She's looking at you. Mercy, do you want to hear my favorite joke about the periodic table? Why doesn't the surgeon like operating on elbows? You pause for dramatic effect. She swore to do no arms. Audience silence goes beyond mere description. It is a living being, a vast, timeless, hateful. It bears down on you with deadly intent. Then Mercy laughs, a full-on, chain-snorting laugh. Exhilaration hits you like a damage-amplifying beam, a well-timed resurrect. Should probably get her sinuses checked, though. Same. You sit down at a nearby table, glowing. Out of the corner of your eye, Mercy stands and heads over to you. Please, I'm not ready yet. Ba-dump, ba-bump. Hello. Please don't talk to me or I'll explode. Mercy looks, cocks her head confused. You know, from nervousness, not exactly explode. It was a joke, as that one didn't land. You can't die from a panic attack, although it can lead to cardiovascular disease. Good to know. Heart is a complex organ. Tell me about it. I would, but this is turning into a medical consultation. You're smart and funny, OP. Mobility and overpowered are not the same thing. Mercy was not meta at the time of writing this. Please be merciful if she is by the time this sim releases. That was supposed to be a compliment. I know, I'm just tired of being admired, tired of love uninspired. Was that a reference? Surprised I made it past revisions. Surprised that dating sim even exists. Indeed. That too, speaking of dating sims, we should probably proceed to the next date. Think something fun like dinner at a fancy restaurant. I have to check my schedule. Ding ding. It's your optimistic near future cell phone. Cupid is texting you. How does he have your number? Cupid woman, go ahead, cleared your schedule. Cupid now, there's nothing to clean up. I was gonna free tomorrow. Fantastic, I will meet you at Cafe Azure at Circuit Royale. I'll meet Mercy at Circuit Royale. She walks, no floats away. You can't believe it if you're going to have dinner with Mercy tomorrow at, wait a minute, Circuit Royale, that's not at Midtown. Wouldn't make it in time for dinner tomorrow, you better queue up now. How do you think things went? Room for improvement? Concentrate less on your discomfort and more on her. First day is finished, but this journey ahead is long and fraught with peril. We will endure these trials together. Oh. Luckily, the hopeful future of Overwatch has a very reasonably priced transatlantic train. You arrive in Monaco in a few short hours. Supercars zip by the distance, the aroma of high-end dining wafts from nearby tables, the menu is in front of you, and you're cursing yourself for skipping French class all those years ago. Exactly 3 minutes and 2 seconds past the time of your dinner date. Mercy's still nowhere to be found. Maybe she changed her mind. Maybe there's an international crisis somewhere and she had to go. Maybe she's just running fashionably late. 3 minutes and 57 seconds. 4 minutes and 19 seconds. She must hate you. Are you going to eat the breadsticks or just let them sit there? I am so sorry. Flustered, having rushed over here. I was working on a new dissertation, and I wasn't keeping track of the time. Got here as fast as I could. Do forgive me. only if I get a special thanks to your dissertation. Perhaps, how much do you know about photon counting CT detectors? And how it relates to nanobiology? You're treading upon dangerous ground. How about we talk it through dinner? Hope you're good at making unbelievable scientific facts. Have you ordered yet? This place does a fabulous beignets de fleurs de coquerettes, fried zucchini flowers. Take a deep breath, nod, and look back at the menu. I think the chicken nuggets. Hope they're dinosaur chicken nuggets. Remind me of my friend I had. Also like chicken nuggets that were shaped like dinosaurs. Winton? Chicken nuggets arrive. They're soggy, but they look like Britannosauruses, so they give your chef their compliments. Silence falls as you two eat, the awkward bit during dinner dates where you can't decide if you should converse or eat, or talk about eating, and risk spraying your date with freshly chewed chicken nuggets. Cupid groans. You truly such an amateur. Start a conversation. What do I talk about? Something about her. Dissertation sounds interesting. What kind of hobbies do you enjoy? What have you been up to since Overwatch fell apart? Nothing. Nothing of note. Did you miss it? The missions, the adventure? We're gonna talk about it if you don't mind. Well done. Thank you. I will change the subject to something more positive. What kind of hobbies? Your dissertation sounds interesting. Tell me more. Do you understand the nuances of medical imaging and machine learning? Of course. I read scientific journals for fun in my spare time. You do? You do? Yeah? Wonderful. I've been working on optimizing the resolution of image deep in tissues to subcellular level in real time. Reaching this level requires a better contrast, improved electron microscopy, better samples, and better convex optimization algorithms for evaluating complex loss functions to digest the massive amount of visual information. So not close to completing universal molecule atlas because of the massive amount of computing power we need to calculate angular orientation of cellular protein complexes. I'm not using a lot of big words that are frankly extremely scary, and wow, you're realizing now that I am one of those once-in-a-lifetime geniuses, and I bet you're hoping that Cupid says something to bail you out here. No, I'm okay. I want to keep reading. Change the subject to something you can easily understand. What kind of hobbies do you have? I like volunteering at clinics around the world and collecting crystals. Non-canically, of course. Like non-canical healing crystals. The aroma. My favorite is a rose quartz. Represents love, healing, and compassion. Represents love, healing, and compassion, right? Right. You high-five Cupid, Mercy looks at you concerned, you forgot that only you can see him. Godly knowledge and love does not cover how to recover from such tomfoolery. So helpful. Just stretching the old Latissimus Dorasi. Anyways. What does being a hero feel like? You know, no one believes me when I say that it's not as great as people think. The world saw me as Mercy and a guardian angel, noble and perfect, but I'm just Angela Ziegler, and I'm not perfect. And when the world saw me, they were disappointed. I do mind being Mercy. The world needs her. Then I will be there. What I wish the world would welcome Angela. Wow. Fidget with your fork. Trying to buy time. Nuance is so subtle between two choices. Challenging riddle indeed. Which answer will you choose? I need you, Angela. Chokes on her sip of water. The other patrons look over, oozing disdain at her gauche behavior. Discreetly slide a napkin towards her. You okay? Yes, I'm sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. She looks down, face still pink. Thank you for saying that, it's nice to hear. Wondering I'm volunteering at a clinic in Cairo tomorrow. Would you like to see Angela trying to save the world? Cairo, Egypt? Literally can't miss it unless I stop there. I stop here. She beamed at you and soars away, leaving a lingering scent of perfection. Well, perfect to you. Well, in one way or another, that date is complete. How did our night go? Done moderately well so far, but you must consider your answers more carefully. There's still another day in your future. Do what you can and prepare, since this one will be the most important of all. Third date awaits. Third date awaits. Let's go. With no time to waste, as soon as the airship touched down in Cairo, it was straight to the clinic. Modest clinic, bright and clean. Angela hands you a pair of scrubs and she puts on the lab coat. Tends to pound patients. You help as much as you can. Always mopped. Paperwork. Floors filed and sorted. Supplies stocked. Sit down in the break room, exhausted. Angela enters. You straighten up immediately. Must be tired. Let me get some coffee. Nice lab coat. Hands you a cup, something that looks like coffee. Smells like coffee, but it's definitely not quality coffee. Genius does not extend to the baristorial arts. Such a thing exists. I will drink this enthusiastically. It's endearingly revolting but strong. You like it? I take my coffee black, so it can't be worse than that. No, it's terrible, but there's plenty more. Help yourself. Some are grumbles and protests, but hey, it'll keep you awake. It was a long ride. Everyone's telling me that you're a great help. Keep it up. She leaves. Her compliment energizes you more than any cup of coffee. Go back to volunteering. Head back to the clinic hot lobby, picking out coffee grinds from your teeth. Quite the brave one. Recognize that quiet, weary voice. Turn around and it's Anna. Chibi Anna. No one experienced Angela's coffee and come out smiling on the other end. Anna, the Anna Amari, the legendary sniper, original Overwatch Strike Squad member, and that made the most of the matches. What is she doing here? Anna, what are you doing here? Are you hurt? I'm always aching somewhere, you know that. And who is this? This is Royal Dauntless Mai. She busts his pink Mercy's pink. Can't believe volunteering stuff got me a chance to meet Anna Amari. Looking at Angela. I'm her date. I'm Angela's date. It's a date. Anna pins eyes pin Mercy in place. Dr. Angela Ziegler, are you blushing? Absolutely not. It's extremely hot in here. Her gaze pierces you. You know those eyes have seen the world's most dangerous criminals and their final moments. Always told Faria is to look for someone who's not afraid to speak up. I'm glad you found someone like that, Angela. Nice meeting you, Ronald Dauntless. Thanks for saying the full name. She leaves. Angela clears her throat and avoids eye contact with you. I'll see you when your shift ends. You're alone, wondering what just happened. Well done, you impressed Anna Amari. Where the heck were you? Some mortals frighten even the gods themselves. The important matter is, if you impress a close friend, Anna's opinion of you will heavily influence your fate with Dr. Ziegler. Speaking of fate, ready to see how your journey ends? No, I'm gonna run away and cry. You turn to flee, but run straight into Mercy instead. Do you have a moment? I want to talk to you about something. Talk about something with you. Follow Mercy. Angela leads you to the top floor of the clinic, where there's a rooftop terrace with stunning views of Cairo. Wow. Spectacular, isn't it? I come up here often after a long shift. Both taking the view of the city, the Nile sparkling orange from the setting sun, and the high-rise apartments and freeways gathered around the shores. What do you want to talk about? I wanted to thank you for the last few days together. Saw me for who I really am instead of the judgment or expectations. Gave me humor, compassion, and kindness. Someone like you exists in the world that makes me want to believe in a little stronger, fight for a little harder. Show you something. Take my hand. Come see the world from above, as I do in all of its beauty. Said Mercy's love. Go anywhere with you. Is that scene? Valkyrie's wings spread open. Angela takes your hand and you both soar into the clouds. No many heroes, but you are mine. You embarked on the journey of love and found what you desire at the end. Love takes many forms, but it's always true. May you cherish this love with Mercy forever and always. Stronger than any ultimate. I got a new reward. You wooed Mercy, nothing better than a supportive partner. I'm not going to download the card. Hey, where's the angel? Ah. Escape. Did you open a new window? You did. Well, new game. Let me play. I'm real down for this. Sorry. Sorry, I gotta get a new keyboard. Donkless? Donkless. Is Genji? Is Genji? Ninja cyborg and all-around bad boy from Overwatch. No matter how many times you blink, he's still there, and you're still completely starstruck. Starstruck. You're amazed he can be seen in public without hordes of fans smothering him. But Winston is all the rage now, so you'd love to get an autograph, and maybe a handshake. Maybe he'll even say your name. Zap. Did I hear the sound of heart beating fast and the smell of sweat on your palms? I am Cupid, the hero of love and all its varieties. My sworn duty to answer the crimes of all who desire to love and guide them to fulfillment. Look around wondering if anyone else can see this, or are you hallucinating? Do not worry, you are the only one who can see me. I do not interfere in the mortal realm. Consider me the angel on your shoulder who will point you in the right direction. Definitely maybe on the hallucination thing, but maybe hallucination can help you. Are you in love? I think so. Kinda hard to tell. Path to love is often confusing, but fear not, I'm here to guide you through all of its intricacies. What? It means I'm going to give you advice. Oh, okay. Or do you wish to win the heart of Genji? I want to win the heart of Genji. Genji, truly? I mean, there were only two options, and you made sure I was aware. Of course, it was just, well, to call Genji difficult would be an understatement. You're being really judgmental for a vessel of love, or whatever. Because I'm honor-bound to assist in your quest of love doesn't mean I'm lack taste, mortal. Aren't you supposed to help people no matter what? Why do you care if I'm interested in Genji? I know of Genji, I am merely saying that reaching Genji's heart will be a difficult task. Whatever you say, Mr. Grumpy Toga. If you wish to pursue Genji, then I'm obliged to help you. It is your love life, no matter how foolish. Well then, how do you think I should approach Cupid? If you introduce yourself, of course, you cannot stare down the path of romance without first speaking to him. Given that he strikes me as selfish and immature person, I recommend keeping your conversations focused on him. Always struggle with his sense of self, so do your best to appeal to his interest. You hope he'll get over this hostility for Genji soon, definitely, but that's not important right now. What is important is whether or not Genji will feel any hostility towards you. With Cupid's words in mind, you build up a courage to approach Genji. Excuse me? Ninja turns to face you. The purple glow of the club's neon light illuminates his metal mask. Are you talking to me? Yeah, I just saw you and I wanted to say. Your heart starts to pound in your ears, and your mouth can't find the words to speak. Well, say something, and remember, your choices will affect how he feels about you. Do you need healing? I know my reputation. It is hurtful, but also yes, I could use healing. I warned you he would be difficult to deal with. Anyway, I don't think I've seen you around before. I'm Genji. What's your name? Oh, I'm Ronald Donkless. Nice to meet you, Genji. Ronald Donkless, huh? That's pretty cool. Reminds me of Ronald Donkless from the game Ronald Donkless' Odyssey. I love that game. My parents were actually such big fans they named me after it. I've been playing it since I was born. That's amazing. I was just named after my 11th century work, The Tale of Genji, which is alright, but certainly no Ronald Donkless' Odyssey. I think it's pretty cool. Thanks. Light bulb. Do you want to sit down? The next set's starting soon. Maybe we could watch it together. Take a seat next to Genji and watch a few sets. Can't tell if he ever cracks a smile. Certainly doesn't laugh at any point. Weird energy to bring to a comedy club. Before you can spend too many minutes basking in the awkward silence, Cupid returns bringing you more helpful advice. What are you waiting for? Show him you can be exciting. Go perform a set. Not for free. You kidding? My material is iconic. I'm not sharing it without pay. Is the payment of love not sufficient to your talents? Love can't pay my rent. Humor me and pretend I can. Look, someone just finished their material. Get up there, you impress your date. The person gets off the mic to some paltry claps, and when no one stands to take their place, take initiative to get up on stage. Hello everyone. I would be honored to share a joke with you fine people. Look at the over at the audience. You see Genji looking back at you with what you assume is curiosity. While you could make just any joke, you have to wonder, what would make him laugh? Tell the funniest joke you know. Tap the mic, and the feedback rings in your ears. You lean in close. Why did the building get arrested for vandalism? Crowd is silent. It was a skyscraper. After a pregnant pause, the crowd erupts into wailing laughter, told what is truly the funniest joke of all time. You were living a legend. Everyone will remember you as a genius who reinvented the art of comedy. But among the crowd, one person hasn't been stricken with agonizing amusement, as Genji remains just as still as you left him when you came up on stage. Signing autographs for the whole club, you return to your seat next to Genji. Do you want my autograph too? I don't want you to feel left out. Sure, I'll take one. Ronald Donkless. Write him an autograph to my favorite Genji. To my favorite fan Genji, keep up and rockin', man. Was over it in size. Joke was alright, but not exactly what I was hoping for. Maybe something related to me would have made me laugh harder. You wanted me to make a joke about you? In front of the whole club? Of course, maybe in a long time ago I would have been too insecure in myself to take a joke, but now I'm happy with who I am, even when people poke fun at me. Guess you couldn't have known that. We just met, didn't we? Maybe on the second date you could learn more about me. Oh wow, this was a date? Oh, absolutely. Dude, he's sweating. Sounds wonderful, Genji. Genji's sighs, a weight leaves his shoulders. Can't wait, guess I'll see you again soon. He leaves and you're left alone in the comedy club. Not for long though, as Cupid soon reappears. As the buds of romance are already beginning to blossom. How do you think things went? Well, since there's room to improve, you focus too often on yourself, showing more interest in him and how he views the world. But good or bad, your date is in the past, and we will still have a long road ahead of us if you truly wish for Genji's heart to be yours. When Genji reaches out to you again to suggest grabbing dinner for your second date, he even picks out a restaurant, Café Azur, in Monaco, the exclusive playground of the ultra rich. Luckily, you live in a hopeful future. You can just hop on a transatlantic train and arrive in Monaco in a few short hours. Neat, huh? You arrive at the restaurant and it looks as classy as the name might imply. Robot brings you to your table, where Genji awaits you. Please tell me he's not wearing the same hoodie he wore to the comedy club. If I own a hoodie that cool, I'll wear it every chance I got. I mean, look at it. If I own a hoodie that cool, I'll wear it at every chance I got to. Even to a 5-star restaurant. Especially to a 5-star restaurant. No wonder you need my help. Take your seat across from Genji and he seems to lighten up at your presence. Oh, Ronald Donkless, didn't expect to see you here. You invited me here for a date? Oh yeah, I guess so. Anyway, how was the ride over? I had lots of time for gaming. It was great, and lots of time for the grind XP and Vivi's Adventure Online. Vivi's Adventure Online, and that game's pretty fun, even though I think the Vivi's Adventure franchise fell off a bit after the VV 3D. Right, don't get me started on VV Party Dance Night. Talk about selling out. Editor's note, we are begging you not to add these to the Overwatch fan wikis when they're not real. Either way, I'm glad you can make it. Really been looking forward to spending more time with you. You don't have much time to feel bashful before the waitron returns to your table to take the order. Look over your holo menu, which is like a regular menu, but a hologram since it's the future. To think carefully about what you order, maybe choose something he'd like as well. Come on, even at your dinner is going to affect this guy's opinion on you. These dating sims are hard work. In that case, what will you order for dinner? I will order the most expensive. I'll order off the kids menu. Take the chicken nuggets, please. Before the waitron can process your order, Genji puts his hand up. Wait. Make that dinosaur chicken nuggets. Didn't know a machine built solely for positive customer service could look so defeated. With the waitron, begrudgingly takes down your order and puts them back to the kitchen. And butters back to the kitchen. Very self-assured person to order off the kids menu at such a fancy restaurant. I respect that greatly. Not that hard to admit that the kids menu was least cheaper than anything else, so you just smiled instead. Two of you spend time chatting, and after a few short minutes, the waitron brings out your meal, 2 plates of perfectly golden brown dinosaur nuggies, with french fries on the side. I don't see them. The lemon fry? You wonder if your social folks pass to eat french fries in Monaco. Genji doesn't question it, so you don't either. Nearly ready to dig in, as soon as you look over at Cretaceous Park, that is your plate. Cretaceous Park, that is your plate. Feel like something's missing. Oh no, they forgot to give me the pterodactyls. Can't believe this. How could this place call itself a 5-star restaurant and you forget about your favorite dinosaur? Genji tilts his head. Well, I can trade you some of mine if you like for your Triceratops if you want. No, that's okay. I'll grab the waiter. I'll be right back. Fetch the waitron, which seems incredibly apologetic for his blunder. To make up for it, you send back to your table with a full plate of pterodactyl nuggies under the house. When you return to the table, Genji looks completely deflated. Sit across from him, and he barely even acknowledges your presence. Even Cupid seems troubled by his sudden shift in mood. Perhaps you should check on him, warned Odonclus. Try to lighten the mood. Genji, you're soaking like Anna just gave the Harinana a boost, so literally anyone but you what gives. Genji shrugs. Sorry, another diner recognized me. Another diner recognized me while you were gone, but came over to talk to me. Did they ask for your autograph or something? No, they actually recognized me from the Black Watch incident. They had less than kind words to share with me. I'm so sorry, Genji. So sorry, Genji, I can't believe someone will give you trouble about it here. It's alright, I'm not proud of who I wasn't, but I will admit it is discouraging. I've tried my best to become a better person, but I fear my past will always haunt me. Some days it feels like there is nothing I can do to move on from who I was. He sighs, propping his head against his hand dejectedly, heart-rending sight. Seems he could use your reassurance. A small gesture might go a long way. Apparently even Cupid has the sense to put aside his bitterness towards Genji when he's in this state. What will you do to cheer Genji up? Beat up whoever was mean to him? You know what, I'm gonna give that jerk a piece of my mind. You stand up from your chair, ready to demand that Genji points you to the one responsible for making him feel so down, and grabs your wrist. Please, I do not want to cause any more trouble. Are you sure? I'm sure, I appreciate it, but I'd rather just spend more time with you. There's no point in dwelling on it much longer. Plus, if you start a fight, then I'm going to have to step in. We'll have to spend the rest of our night listening to people telling me how cool my swords are and stuff, so let's just not. Starting to listen to him, you sit back down. Genji seems relieved you won't escalate the issue, as does Cupid. Let's eat, huh? Our food's getting cold. Two of you finally enjoy your night as it was supposed to go. You don't know how Genji eats with his mask on, but every time you look away, more food disappears from his plate. You assume he's getting into his mouth one way or another. Time you're done eating, Genji seems happier than ever. Glad that evening is going in a more positive direction. By the way, I wanted to ask you about something. Shoot. How would you feel about going somewhere special for me for our next date? Anywhere that's special to you is special to me. One doesn't earn you any points with Genji, but it makes him blush. Isn't that worth more than any kind of gameplay progression? I was hoping we could go somewhere that's really special to me. How would you feel about the trip to Nepal? What's in Nepal? Very important place in my growth as a person. This may surprise you, but I'm isolated at mountaintop helped me find peace. More to it, obviously, but I figured I could explain where we got there. I want to hear all about your backstory. I'll see you there. I hope it's really special. 1 second. My bad, my dog had to go out. A third day to wait. Let's go. You ascend the snowy mountains in Nepal, and the cold brutally seeps right through every layer of clothing you wore. Hard to believe that just a few days ago you were telling jokes in a comedy club. Now this is what expected of you to keep this relationship going. When you trudge along, Cupid appears again. Thankfully, you know his deal by now. You'd think you were seeing things thanks to the hypothermia. Mortal Odonclus, I need to stress how important this day will be. Clearly, you are important to Genji. He will not have brought you here otherwise. Be sure you do your very best this time. I thought you didn't like Genji. No, when we first met, you seemed like you didn't really like Genji. Well, I do believe he is foolish and stubborn and immature and vain. You reminded me that there was a good side to him, as well. And while that good side is buried very, very far beneath his flaws, it is there nonetheless, so I must thank you, truly. Oh my god. Oh, Cupid, you're sounding all sappy. Don't tell me there's what? This is a teaser for the secret Cupid path of the dating sim. Don't be ridiculous. If there was a secret Cupid path, do you truly think I would advertise it so freely? Besides, a path of this nature would be difficult to unlock. You would need to say successfully win the heart of both heroes to show me your commitment to love. Hypothetically, of course. Of course, hypothetically. But enough about hypotheticals. You have a date to go on to. Hurry up now. With Cupid's vote of confidence, you continued your journey up to the mountain. Eventually, you have a quaint little village. Genji is there to greet you. Honestly, you don't understand why you can't travel together. Ronald Dunklage, you made it. What did you think of the hike? It was worth it to be here with you. I won't say it was easy, but it was worth it to be up here with you, Genji. I'm happy you think so. There are a few people who would be willing to scale a mountain to spend time with me, if you can believe that. It means a lot that you did. Anyway, I'm glad you're finally here. This place is very special to me. Hope I can show you why. Come for me with a walk? Gladly, you take Genji's arm, he leads you all around the village, and can't help but bask in every sight. Really beautiful, certainly not the kind of place you'd want those hosts of 5v5 King of the Hill style combat. But what's more beautiful than the village itself is the way Genji glows while taking you through it. Recounting the memories of the time he spent here tells you everything from the story of how he first arrived here to tales of his most terrifying meditations. After strolling a while, Genji takes you to the old accommodations that housed him through his time in Nepal. Though he has been absent for some time, the room is still clearly his. There's an old mattress, a Harari, and a framed photo of Genji with his brother taken years ago. Genji goes to say something. Someone else speaks first. Genji, you've arrived. Is that? I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you had a safe journey, my student. As Zenyatta, how sad is it that the only place you placing as Zenyatta content these days, especially non-canon datings in that one short story? Explicitly, I'm dying. Maybe something will happen with the Ramatra guy soon. Who knows? Master, it's good to see you again. Indeed, I heard that you were bringing a visitor, and I hoped I could meet them. Of course, Ronald Doncliffe, this is my master, Zenyatta. Ready for a trek through the snow-covered mountains, but it's basically like meeting Genji's parent. That weird for a third date, doesn't matter, it's happening. Now it's up to you to deal with it. Give him a fist bump. You reach your closed fist out to the metal monk, and to your utmost surprise, he hits you with the sickest fist bump you've ever experienced. Absolutely radical. A pleasure, Ronald Doncliffe. I'm glad to see you survived your journey here. Going to ignore the threatening aura of this sentence and let him keep talking. We're for Genji to have company here, since he must be quite fond of you. I certainly hope so. Master, you're embarrassing me. I'm sure your companionship will mean a great deal to him. He has always struggled to accept himself. Perhaps the acceptance of another will help him along his path. Never realized how much the company might mean to Genji. To think just a few nights ago, you're planning to enjoy the comedy stylings of literally anyone in New York City by yourself. Now it's entirely possible that you're changing the life of an Overwatch agent. I believe... Master? I sense I have surpassed my annual screen time allotment. I'm afraid I will need to depart. But please take my greatest blessings and enjoy the remainder of your time here. Two of you say goodbye to Master Zenyatta, and when you're left alone, Genji's previous exuberance has gone, replaced with contemplation. Something on your mind, Genji. Thinking about what my master said. He was being truthful, you know. Spending time with you has done a lot to help my own sense of self. But I have to wonder. Ronald Doncliffe, do you really think it's possible to know your true self? Well, to be honest, that's a far deeper question than you ever would have expected from this silly little dating game you've signed up for. But you've come this far, right? What's the harm in one more question? And that really is one more. I believe this will be your last chance with Genji's heart. Ronald Doncliffe, use it wisely. But what do you think? Can you want to know the true self? I'm not sure, but they can try. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe you can, or maybe not. But I think it's always worth it to try finding out who you really are. Otherwise, what's the point of it all? You might be right, you know, when I ended up like this, when my brother... He trails off, Cupid watches intently, his brow knit with pain. I felt so much guilt, I would look at myself every day and despise the person who looked back at me. But as much as it hurt, I had to look, or else I could not have grown for who I was. Perhaps I will never know my true self, but you're right. I must always try to see who I really am. Thank you, Ronald Doncliffe. I'm glad to know you feel the same. Ronald Doncliffe, I've always enjoyed spending so much time with you lately. I really have enjoyed it. It would have been a long time since I allowed myself to get close to anyone, but I must admit. Admit what, Genji? I must admit, I feel there's still so much we have to learn about one another. Perhaps you and I could learn more about each other as friends. Friends, huh? Maybe this isn't exactly what you had in mind when you first met Genji. It's possible you may have wanted something more. But for all the two of you have been through together, you made a dear friend. That's still worth it. It's not a terrible place to end. Friendship with a clever and cool ninja, as some might describe him. Perhaps you seek a different outcome to the story for what you will need to embark on the journey again from the beginning. Loverwatch is in the air. I'm about to skip through some dialogue, aren't I? Speedrun? If you believe so, then it must be true. It means so long to come to terms with who I am now, and knowing you, that makes me confident in your worth all the time. Knowing my true self loves you too, player. I'm embarked on the journey of love and found what you desire at the end. Love takes many forms, but it's always true, and may you cherish the love with Genji forever and always. Genji really hit it off, and match made in Midtown. He's done it. Now, do I have the Hanzo one now? Can I do Hanzo? Where am I? Oh, I was gonna give me this player in the realm of love. Was that not like a 2 CP map? The what map? You know, the old game mode from the before times. Can you pause your brilliant wit for just a second, please? Moment. Get it out of your system. You have the other heroes as options. When we have the other heroes as options, if you let me finish, there's about to be a third option. Devotion to winning the true and respect of the heroes is admirable. Not only have you brought the love to their hearts, but to mine as well. Here's to win as my respect. Cupid hands you an arrow from his quiver. Take this gift. I didn't know what to say except... you were my soulmate all along. Thought it was impossible for Cupid to find true love, but you made that impossible possible. Aw. Shouldn't you be shooting me with your arrow? There's no need, you already pierced my heart without it. Thanks for playing. He's done it. I'm ready for my legendary Cupid Hanzo bundle skin, maybe? Isn't that from this? Here, I'll move you back. I don't need you in my mouth again. Donkey ding, ding dong, dinky dong. Where's my cord? Okay, from Cupid Hanzo. Forget the objective, you've captured my heart. It's so good. Rewards. Cupid Zero, thank you. Okay, we're gonna switch games. I'm gonna do some Isaac. Okay, let's just try this out. It's like a run or two. I'm not really that interested in playing it. I'm not the biggest fan of Loverwatch is probably fine. Look at that, we have an axe. Not the biggest fan of Tarkov style games. So. One second. Settings? Is that you? No, that's invite. Gathering hall? I don't think it's that, but yeah. Server. Oh, I'm dumb. There we go. I'm not done. It's very dark. Nah, bro. Bro, I just spawned. Chill. Goblins. do my settings. I don't care, just run to the settings real quick. To the lobby. And we'll try it again. Maybe you won't spawn me in the middle of 2 players and a bunch of guys. Definitely. Can't use. Okay, doesn't do anything. Gotcha. We got nerds. You're cracked, huh? Ow. Am I not bleeding? Is F closed actually? No, I gotta just hit escape every time. We'll go ahead and return to the lobby. Run it back. Let's hit ignore 75% of your enemy's defense. Defense is greatly increased and movement speed is increased 50%. Defense is increased. Defense is lower by 20%. Boonja. I have throwing knives somewhere. I go through with that one. Gotcha. This. How dare you? What are we doing? Hit his head. There. No. Is there a button to escape that's not right click escape button? Just for a minute. Input. Tab does it too. I'll give it a half hour's worth. Like I said, I don't like these kind of games, but I'll give it a half hour. Over the center-ish. But it's still freaking loud. Audio. I didn't save it, that's why. I'm gonna scream. Not as bad. Skelly? Spiders? Nope. Yeah, that's fine. Nope. Coming in here. I'm sure, but you got it. Bye. No? I believe. Open the stone door. Please and thank you. We'll close that stone door. And you come here. How do you bleed? Explain that one to me. Got blood in the bones? Fighter, cleric, fighter. I mean, I'll save it if I get out for a fighter class, I guess. Bye. Oops. Oh. Your friend here? Marcus. Thank you. You're alive, huh? Goblin, you don't want this. Snarl? Sure, just take it. I kinda just wish F would just, you know... I'm gonna move, they can't see you. Oh, you poisoned me. You lived! Night. Night, night. Thank God. When I'm dead in one shot anyways, it doesn't really matter. Run it back. Maybe I'll switch classes. Be a fighter. Oh, I don't really care. Oh, that's you. You know that? Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. I'm gonna finish my tea. Absolutely. Surgical kit. Oh, fully recovers health. Okay. Minus 1 in move speed. Actually died. Goblin warrior killed Bernard. Am I being... No. Options... Inputs. Also F. Thank you. I can play all day, really. Thank you. Okay, I know why it doesn't do it. Okay, what do you do? Is your ability that just voice? Okay. Options. Delete you. There you go. Oh, okay, no. Rose, correct? Really? I'm dead. Well, we're going fast. You're not hitting me, are you? Maybe you are. Oh, whoops. Did you let out two of them? Just me. Charles. Dagger? Let me see. It's equipped. 23 damage. Better than mine. No. Not gonna happen, huh? Is your right hand tool? It's fine then. Oh, we're good? Okay. Alright, there's a guy there. Where you going, nerd? Ain't your story, pal. Cover my piggies. Am I in the ruby worm since I can do it? I'm gonna go with no, but we'll see what happens. Short sword, move speed 10, or minus 10. Sure, why not? Never mind, you're one-handed, I guess. Although they both are. Can I just equip you? No, I guess you're just too short. Secondary slot. Okay, I understand. What happened here? No! Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for this. Thanks for the better chess piece. Never mind. Oh. I'm gonna move in soon. 38 one. Okay, that's better. There we go. Remember when you poisoned me? Somebody here? Bro, that's the wrong button. This nerd. No, keep doing what you're doing. Come on, let the captain getting out of here. I hear you getting close to me. You're slowing me, nerd. Is there a goblin? There's a goblin there. Hit each other? Nice one. Back for his homies. Or it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go over there. Skeleton! And a bangle. Oh, I'm dead. No, I lived. Now I'm dead. What do we got here? Okay. Enter the mittens. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Oh, those bad boys? Okay. You don't want this. I don't want it either, actually. Baguettes. How dare you? You did so much damage to me. Get down. Thank you. I should save that for like active combat and use the bandage, but that's okay. I hate you. Who woke the mummy up? How's that feel, nerd? Is that health regen? Magic penetration. Never mind, I misread it. Don't need dust get inside. I'm just doing it on a mummy. Or not. Shrine of Protection. Oh no, an armor buff maybe? Sorry, it's a fort. Nope. down here. This is more than 19 health than me, but okay. You're a 3-banger. That's one. Another teammate. Go down. I'm dead. He was doing this with the wide swing for a while. You just placed me in hell. That's the boots, nerd. You don't want this thing. I'm in a small ornate chest, and we're leaving. We are leaving. In my chalice. On goblet. And bye. We'll go around. Come out the other side of the room. I'll walk over. Right? Okay. Night night. Thank you. Voldemort from Voldemort. What big arms you have. Maybe we just miss all those attacks or die. I don't care. Hit me. I'm going. Don't pay me any mind. What's up, nerd? I can cut with a pencil. Run it back. The last one. Put the bow down. If it's full one of you, I'm happy with that. I don't want this beetle here. Get the beetle. Got it around. You said so. Gotcha. Thank you for the money. No. The range is much further than you let on. We're dead. Okay, I'm switching games. My piggies. Oh, whoops. We'll do some Monster Hunter.